From translation, ISV International Standard Version. This 40th day of the year. Today we are reading passages Leviticus 24 to 25. Leviticus chapter 24, verses 1 to 23. The Lord said to Moses, "Command the Israelites to bring you clear olive oil for the lamps, so that the lamps will burn continually. The lamps on the pure gold lampstand are to be arranged before the Lord continually. Set them in 2 rows, 6 to a row, on the table of pure gold before the Lord. Along with each row put pure frankincense as a memorial portion, to be an offering made by fire to the Lord. The bread is to be set out before the Lord regularly, Sabbath after Sabbath, as a permanent covenant from the generations to come. It belongs to Aaron and his sons, who are to eat it in a holy place, because it is most holy to him from the offerings to the Lord by fire. This is a permanent regulation." Now the son of an Israelite woman, whose father was an Egyptian, went out among the Israelites. One day a fight broke out in the camp between this Israelite and an Israelite. During the argument, the son of the Israelite woman blasphemed the name with a curse, so they brought him to Moses. His mother's name was Shelemith, daughter of Dibri, of the tribe of Dan. Then they put him in custody until the will of the Lord should be made clear to them. The Lord said to Moses, "Anyone who takes the life of a human being is to be put to death. Anyone who kills an animal must make restitution for it, life for life. If anyone injures his neighbor, whatever he has done must be done to him. Fracture for fracture, eye for eye, tooth for tooth. Whatever injury he has given a person is to be given back to him. Whoever kills an animal must make restitution for it, but whoever kills a human being is to be put to death. You are to have the same law for the alien and the native-born. I am the Lord your God." Then Moses spoke to the Israelites, and they took the blasphemer outside the camp and stoned him. The Israelites did what the Lord had commanded Moses. The son of the Israelite woman, whose father was an Egyptian, blasphemed the name, and they brought him to Moses. His mother's name was Shelemith, daughter of Dibri, of the tribe of Dan. Leviticus chapter 25, verses 1 to 52. The Lord said to Moses at Mount Sinai, "For 6 years sow your fields, and for 6 years prune your vineyards and gather their crops. But in the 7th year the land is to have a Sabbath of rest, a Sabbath to the Lord. Do not sow your fields or prune your vineyards. Do not reap what grows of itself or harvest the grapes of your untended vines. The land is to have a year of rest. Whatever the land produces during its Sabbath may be eaten by you, your male and female servants, the hired worker and the temporary resident who live among you, as well as your livestock and the wild animals in your land. All the crops will be food for you and for them. Then have the trumpet sounded everywhere on the 10th day of the 7th month. On the Day of Atonement, sound the trumpet throughout your land. Consecrate the 50th year and proclaim liberty throughout the land to all its inhabitants. It shall be a jubilee for you. Each of you is to return to your property and to your family. The 50th year shall be a jubilee for you. Do not sow and do not reap what grows of itself or harvest the untamed vines. For it is a jubilee and is to be holy for you. You will eat only what comes from the vines. If you sell land to one of your own people or buy any from them, you are to pay only for the number of years until the next year of jubilee. The price is to be set according to the number of years since the last jubilee. Do not take advantage of each other, but fear your God. I am the Lord your God. The land will yield its fruit, and you will eat your fill and live there in safety. I will send you such a blessing in the 6th year that the land will yield enough for 3 years. While you plant in the 8th year, you will eat from the old crop and will continue to eat from it until the harvest of the 9th year comes in. Throughout the land that you possess, you must provide for the redemption of the land. If, however, a man has no one to redeem it but himself and he prospers and acquires sufficient means to redeem it, he is to determine the value for the years since he sold it and refund the balance to the man to whom he sold it. He can then go back to his own property, but if he does not acquire the means to repay him, what he sold will remain in the possession of the buyer until the year of Jubilee. It will be returned in the Jubilee, and he can then go back to his property. If it is not redeemed by the end of a full year, the house in the walled city shall belong permanently to the buyer and his descendants. It is not to be returned in the Jubilee, but houses in villages without walls around them are to be considered as belonging to the open country. They can be redeemed, and they are to be returned in the Jubilee. So the property of the Levites is redeemable. That is, a house sold in any town they own may be bought back. The open country, however, belonging to the Levites cannot be sold. It is their permanent property. Do not take interest of any kind from him, but fear your God, so that your countrymen may continue to live among you. You must not lend him money at interest or sell him food at a profit. I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of Egypt to give you the land of Canaan and to be your God. He is to work for you until the year of Jubilee. Then he and his children are to be released, and he will go back to his own clan and to the property of his forefathers. Because the Israelites are my servants, whom I brought out of Egypt, they must not be sold as slaves. Do not rule over them ruthlessly, but fear your God. You may also buy some of the temporary residents living among you and their families born in your country, and they will become your property. You can bequeath them to your children as inherited property and can make them slaves for life. But you must not rule over your fellow Israelites ruthlessly. He retains the right of redemption after he has sold himself. One of his relatives may redeem him. An uncle or a cousin or any blood relative in his clan may redeem him. Or if he prospers, he may redeem himself. He and his buyer are to count the time from the year he sold himself until the year of Jubilee. The price for his release is to be determined on the basis of the rate paid to a hired man for the time he was with the buyer. If many years remain, he must pay for his redemption a larger share of the price paid for him. If only a few years remain until the year of Jubilee, he is to compute its value and pay the balance for his redemption. He is to be with his buyer as a servant until the year of Jubilee, and then he will go free, he and his children with him.